For the second time in his long life, Nigel's future was in doubt. He watched sadly from his shed as the other engines would steam by with coaches full of enthusiastic passengers. Stepney would often come to comfort Nigel. "There's always light at the end of the tunnel," comforted Stepney. "Surely a rare tank engine like yourself can't be put to pasture." Nigel appreciated Stepney's kind words, but the J-50 doubted how true his words were. Some weeks later, Nigel could see 4 men approaching his shed. The general manager, his crew, and the 4th man was a smartly dressed stout gentleman in a top hat. "Hello," said the stout gentleman kindly. "What's your name?" Nigel looked down. "Me name is Nigel, sir," he replied. "My name is Sir Stephen Topham Hatt. I am the controller of the North Western Railway." Nigel was shocked. "The North Western Railway, sir?" said Nigel, blinking in amazement. "Yes, indeed," chuckled the fat controller. "I imagine you've heard of us." "Yes, sir, I have, sir," answered Nigel. "It has always been my wish to see your lovely railway, sir." The fat controller smiled and chuckled. "Well, Nigel, that wish may very well come true." He paused impressively. "Your manager informs me that you are in need of an extensive overhaul to which the Bluebell Railway cannot afford." "Yes, that's true, sir," said Nigel sadly. "The board of directors have agreed to let me take you off their hands," went on the fat controller. "You shall go to my works where you shall receive a complete overhaul. After that, you shall be working as station pilot at our terminus at Knapford." Nigel was overcome with delight. "Oh, sir, thank you, sir," he beamed happily. "Agreements are still to be finalized, but you shall be on my railway very soon," finished the fat controller. And with that, the men walked away. Nigel let out a huge sigh of relief. He had been saved from the scrapman's torch twice, and now he would be going to a railway which was known worldwide for sticking with steam. Nigel knew now his future was absolutely secure. When Nigel arrived on the North Western Railway, the fat controller had given strict instructions that Nigel's overhaul and repairs were to be kept secret from the other engines and crews. The only engine who knew of him was Jeff, who shunted the J-50 to a small shed behind the main workshops. "And so, here I am," said Nigel, finishing his story. Edward was touched by Nigel's story. "You certainly are a lucky engine," said Edward with admiration. "To escape from scrap twice is really something." "Indeed I am," replied Nigel. "The fat controller says now I'll be working as station pilot at Knapford." Edward chuckled. "Well, you'd better watch out for Gordon, Henry and James. They're sure to pull your wheels." "Never mind," grinned Nigel. "I'll soon put those 3 in their places." Just then the works manager strode up. "You have passed your final inspection with flying colours. Therefore I have given the men the green light to take you out on a test run immediately." "Yes, sir," replied Nigel. 2 workmen climbed into Nigel's cab, and with a loud hiss of steam and blast of his whistle, Nigel roared into life. "Goodbye, Edward," called Nigel as he steamed out of the workshop. "I'll see you on the main line." Edward smiled as Nigel became a green dot in the distance. Then he closed his eyes and drifted off to sleep.